guys, Hayden here with a bit of a prediction video. Now, as I announced on my channel earlier and lots of other people have covered, we are getting some Pokemon Sun and Moon information on Tuesday, May the 10th, I believe that is, at 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time. 5 a.m. Pacific time, rather. It's 9 a.m. for me. So I'm a little lucky it's not that early, but I do have some thoughts I want to get out there. I have some predictions as to what we might see. So all we know is that we're getting information. This is from Genichi Masuda's blog. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Um, but it is basically all we know is we're getting new information. He didn't say if there's a short little direct, if he's going to just release a trailer or whatnot. So I kind of want to give my thoughts as to what we might see. So first of all, I think we're going to get a trailer. We really haven't seen a trailer of the game yet. We haven't seen any gameplay. All we've seen is just some concept art and a little bit of graphic modeling. So I think first of all we are going to get a new trailer. I think they are going to show quite a bit of information simply because it's been a few months since it first got announced. We really haven't gotten any news on the game and it's not showing up at E3. So I think now is a good time to give us a decent amount of information. So not a big blowout per se, but I do have a few ideas. So first of all, I think guaranteed we will see the new starter Pokemon and we will see the new legendaries. Being like the Sun legendary and the Moon legendary, like the mascots of the game, similar to Xerneas and Yveltal, Reshiram, Zekrom, Groudon, Kyogre, all that kind of stuff. Maybe we'll get a few new Pokemon. It would kind of make sense to see a few new Pokemon if they're going to show us the game. They're probably going to show us some battles, so it would make sense to show us some wild battles with a few new Pokemons. But I think definitely the starters and the mascots, and probably a few new random Pokemon. So that's the first thing we can expect. Secondly, I think we will see a world map, like a big overview map. That's usually one of the first things they reveal with Pokemon games. I remember with the Unova region, they showed us Unova, almost one of the first things we saw, and you could tell right away it was based off New York. And same with Pokemon X and Y. The very first official trailer we got for it, sorry, not the first trailer, the second trailer we got for it, the one at E3 2013, I believe it was. Um, they started off with this is the Kalos region, and it showed like the whole Kalos region. So I think we will see a world map, and then that'll give us more of an idea of where in the world this region is based off of, and maybe some conclusions that we could draw about the region itself, or at least predict. Next, I think they're going to show off at least one new mechanic with the game, or little side activities, similar to Pokemon contests from Ruby and Sapphire and Pokemon and Me in X and Y. I think we will see some sort of new mechanic like that that they're planning to introduce in the game. What it could be, I have absolutely no idea. Maybe we'll get Poke Ringer or something like from the anime when they have to like fly around and put rings on these. I don't know if you've seen Diamond and Pearl. I think it was in Diamond and Pearl. It looks pretty cool. So just a wild out there guess. That's definitely not what's going to happen, but I think we will see some sort of new mini game slash mechanic kind of thing that they're going to introduce with Gen 7. Next is a bit of an out there one, but I think it's something we still could see, and that is fusion Pokemon. And what I mean by fusion Pokemon is the trainer fusing with the Pokemon itself. Now, if you guys haven't been keeping up with the anime, Ash has a Greninja, which he is actually able to sort of fuse with, for lack of a better word. And Greninja becomes much more powerful, similar to how a Pokemon Mega evolves. It becomes a lot more powerful, but then it reverts back. But Ash actually takes damage when Greninja gets hurt when he's in his Ash Greninja form. So with this being, it is still the X and Y anime, but this is a very relevant thing in the anime right now. This is happening right now in the anime. So Pokemon, okay, let me back up for a second. So the Pokemon anime, as it's getting closer to its next generation, tends to kind of show some things that you'll see in the next generation. I remember in Ruby and Sapphire, or in Gen 3, we saw Pokemon like Munchlax and Lucario were heavily promoted for Gen 4. Gen 4 into Gen 5, there wasn't too much, but in the last movie, there was a guy wearing a Woobat hat. And I remember the movie was based on Zoroark, a Gen 5 Pokemon. And then in Gen 5, Gen 6 was heavily promoted towards the end, with one of the Mewtwo's revolving around Mega Mewtwo. So I think there's a lot that we can assume here. So we know that if you guys have been keeping up with the anime, you know that whatever you say about it, you can't deny that the anime nowadays, especially, is a big marketing tool for the Pokemon games. And I think this Ash Greninja thing, I don't think it's just something that's in the canon of the anime. I really think that this could be something that we see in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now, how much it's implemented and how it's implemented, I really can't tell you. I'm still a little fuzzy on the whole Pokemon Fusion thing myself. Don't know if I'm for it or against it, but we'll have to see. I thought I was against Mega Evolution at first, but it's grown on me a bit. So there is that. My last prediction that I think that we're going to see, again, I think we'll see this at some point, but it wouldn't surprise me if we saw it tomorrow, is if they announced that there was some Pokemon Go interaction with this game. Now, at the last Nintendo investors meeting, they announced that there was going to be an Animal Crossing game for mobile along with a Fire Emblem game. And they announced that the Animal Crossing mobile game will have some sort of interaction with the main series games. That's all they really said on the matter, but with how big Pokemon is and with how big a mobile Pokemon game would be, because a lot more people have smartphones than they do Nintendo systems, but a lot of people still know what Pokemon is. I think it would be a missed opportunity to not make some sort of interaction with Pokemon Go and the new Pokemon game. I don't think it should be a mandatory interaction. I don't think there should be big repercussions for not having Pokemon Go and the new Pokemon game, but there should be some sort of little bonus. I really don't know what it could be, but maybe transferring your Pokemon back and forth, but who really knows? But I think they will announce some sort of interconnectivity with the game, even if they don't announce it. If they just say that Pokemon Go will have some sort of interaction or some sort of compatibility with Pokemon Sun and Moon. I think that that's a very likely thing. I think it'd be a missed opportunity if they didn't do it. So those are kind of my ideas. So just as a recap, I think we will get a trailer, a pretty significant trailer. We'll get the starters, the legendaries, maybe a few new random Pokemon in the new Pokedex, but I think the legendaries and the starters is for sure. We will get a world map of whatever region this is going to be. I think they'll show up at least one new mechanic with the game, similar to Pokemon contests or Pokemon Me. Maybe see the fusion Pokemon and maybe see some sort of interconnectivity with Pokemon Go. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed anything I had to say, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already for more on Pokemon Sun and Moon very soon and other things Nintendo. Alright, peace out guys. Bye.